Okay. It says we're live, but I don't see. Ah, there we go. There we go. That is better. Okay. Last thing to do then is to just share the link, I guess. Ah, wait, no, I have to unlist. Yeah, that would be smart to make the stream public. Yes, there we go. Got to make that stream public. And then I got to share the stream, don't I? Yes. See, I've done a few live streams now, and you would think I'd have this routine down pat. Here we go. Shared that to the Twitters. Now, back to games. And I need to switch back now because I gotta put this on. There we go. God, so difficult. Not enough fuel. You see, every time I play this game, right, I'm always in the position where I forget what I was doing last time. And as a result, I've normally gotten myself into situations like this, where I've A, forgotten how to play the game, B, I have forgotten at the worst possible time, because now I'm stranded on this planet. But we're going to continue marching on. And just going to get... Okay. I'm going to slowly remember how this goes, so... Okay. Ah, yes, that's... I've got to remember how to switch back to my... let's look at the options, shall we? Come! Perhaps come. Perhaps. You just never know. Now, what am I looking for? Controls, yes. I don't want to... Let's see. Control, option... Zoom, analysis, perform... la 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 la... Switch to alt weapon... Pick up technology... report offensive behavior... So I assume switch to alt weapon then? Well... Evidently not. Or does my gun... Yeah, it has a mining laser. How do I switch the mining laser again? I've forgotten how to play. Hello, Meme Blender. Hello! What did you think of the 2 Green Lantern animated movies? Did you like them? As far as I recall, I liked them. Why am I streaming now? Well, you see, I have some free time now, and also, everyone else is awake, so really, this is the best time to stream, just not for me. Right now, why did I alt-tab? I did not want to alt-tab, I just wanted to look at the controls. As a pository, we would like to all take... Why... Meme, your singing voice is really good. Oh, why, thank you, sir. Took quite a few... Took a fair few attempts to get the right pitch and everything. fine with singing. You know, it's something you just kind of have to keep doing over and over again until you get it right. Plus, Rainbow Soap. Let's not forget him. Like, he was able, the processing it for my voice was absolutely phenomenal, even better than what I had done initially. So I was very, very happy with how all of that turned out. And which alt weapon, pick up technology, quick, G, that's the one. There we go. So there we go. So excuse me if I stumble through this entire thing. Can we have a clean version of the song? Well, here's the thing. Rainbow, okay, so here's the plan for the standalone. So I'm going to be releasing the music video on its own, but Rainbow Soap is going to be releasing the clean version on his channel. So there's going to be two versions on YouTube. So depending on what you're in the mood for, you can either use the the pure version that will be on his one, or if you want all the sound effects and everything, you can go to mine. So that's basically how that's going to work. Can we get a nasty version of the song? Well, I say never with that sort of thing. Never say never. Right now, I need to remember how to. So I need launch fuel or uranium. I'm going to assume there's no uranium on this planet. Launch fuel. Oh, do I not have? Oh, I do have launch fuel. Okay, so that was what we call a big lot of nothing. Okay, we're leaving. What name would you have to write in the Death Note to kill Superman? Would it be Clark Kent or Kal-El? I'm not too familiar with the rules of the Death Note, to tell you the truth. Wide monitor, yeah, I use an ultra wide, and I don't really feel like dealing with like a smaller. So what the hell is that? Is that a graphical glitch? Could be something else. But I don't know what the rules are for the Death Note. Like, is it birth name or is it the name that they identify with? Because if it's the name they identify with, Clark. If it's their birth name, then Kal-El. Yeah, but what is a real name? Like, so here's the thing. True name can mean a few different things. Like, true name could mean birth name, or it could mean the name that they identify with, like the name that is in their heart. So that would definitely be, if it's birth name, then Kal-El. Like, that's the best you're going to get. How do I go to? Sorry. I've forgotten all the controls. I'm so sorry. Control options. Remote. Let's see, on foot. Flight controls. How do I go to? Boost, thrust, pulse engine. There we go. Oh, I'm not good. Oh, thankfully, I won't need to go back to the Snyder Gulag for a little bit. Ah, thank you, Nero, for the $2 super chat, and thank you for confirming super chats are in fact working. Or it's 2CHF. I don't know what currency that is, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Did this game get good? Yeah, it got good. It actually just got an update that adds settlements on different planets and stuff. So it's getting very... I think it's gotten about 3 or 4 updates just this year alone. So it's like, you know, if you want a game that is constantly getting new content and new support... Oh, that was bad. This is basically the game for you. in that regard. You Tasmanian? I'm not from Tasmania. My capital ship. I keep forgetting what I'm trying to do in this game, to tell you the truth. I kind of keep getting stuck in a loop. Oh yeah, I'd say, like, they've set a precedent for supporting a game after launch. Looking at you, Cyberpunk. You know, the disappointing thing about Cyberpunk for me, you know, there's the bugs and glitches and stuff, and the thing is, I'm more forgiving of, like, a lack of polish on otherwise completed features than I am just having a game that is just missing, like, 90% of what I bought the game for. Yeah, oh yeah, I heard about the patch. I know they're slowly fixing it. They hired the modder. They just hired the modders to do a bunch of stuff, right? Recently. Like, so they're working on stuff now. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like, with my disappointment with Cyberpunk was that I was marketed a game where you get to basically role play in a giant, in a futuristic city, which is like a gaming experience I've always wanted, right? That's something I've always wanted, is, you know, a role-playing game that isn't like a proper role-playing game that isn't in like a medieval fantasy setting, but instead like in a science fiction setting, so in this case a cyberpunk setting, and they blue bolts the fuck out of me because it wasn't really a role-playing game. It was a subpar open-world first-person shooter that tentatively had some RPG elements in it. Not a table. Oh well, I should clarify. I'm fine with tabletop stuff, and I'll happily play it if it's around. But I'm talking about like a video game. I haven't watched What If yet. I've only heard bad things. Though I heard it gets better in episode 3, but I don't know. I'll probably watch it eventually. Yeah, it was Cyberpunk. You know, I went through an arc with that because at first I was just like, oh, it's not too bad. Like the glitches are annoying, but like, you know, it's it's still early days. And then it kept going along, and like all the limitations that it had early on that I thought were just like early game stuff. You know, kind of like how in Grand Theft Auto you don't have access to everything immediately. It's all the stuff that I perceived as just like, okay, they're just easing us into it. It turns out that was all there was. $5 super chat from Papa Piker. Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to celebrate the emancipation from bondage of our brother repository. Can I get an amen? Thank you, Papa Piker. Much appreciated. Oh, such a waste. Like, some of my disappointments are actually the smaller things. Like, the NPCs are extremely static, for example. So like, say you go through the romance subplot and everything, you get access to like that person's apartment. They don't have a routine in that apartment. Like Judy, for example, she will just sit there at the windowsill all day, every day, no matter what time of day it is, and there's no life in this world. None of the NPCs have routines. No one has their own... There's not even the illusion that there's something going on. Like, they don't even walk around their apartments or anything. NPCs are in the same poses all the time. It's really... It's really annoying. Now, I'm trying to remember what I'm doing, and I keep getting distracted when I always get distracted playing this. It is what we call attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and it is quite the disorder. It can be both a great advantage or disadvantage. Oh yeah, I think it's actually been pretty well documented. Like even like I mentioned Judy, but outside of her apartment, there's like there's like somebody crying or someone comforting them, and they're always in that pose no matter what. And if you go up to them and try to converse with them, you just press the dialogue button, they just say something completely random and non-contextual to what they're actually doing. There is no thought put into how NPCs are, unless it's a scripted mission. Oh, No Man's Sky just got a new update, like today. So, and there's been like 3 other updates this year, and there's been... You can go to their website and see how many updates they've gotten. It's been quite insane. Where is... What am I... Okay, I'm just trying to remember how to play this game. Log. Ah, here we go. Community research. Gather data. Space anomalies. Freighter command. Blood and expedition. What I want... Now, I forget, was it the Atlas or... Was it the Atlas or, It was the Atlas one I need to complete first, right? Like, basically, I gotta complete the one that doesn't result in me going to another galaxy, because I might not be able to complete the other one afterwards. Yes, okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna continue trying to follow that one. Which is actually why I keep going back and forth with my freighter, because I want to take it to the next, I want to take it to the next Atlas point. But I don't have the fuel, I'm pretty sure. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Yep. Do I have any hyperdrive fuel, actually? Okay. Do I have any hyperdrive fuel? I'm gonna check. One second room. My cat is complaining that she is out of the room. I hath returned. Ah, yes, I remember now. I need to set a goal. So, crafted product equipment. So, I need hyperdrive fuel. Which requires, whoops. Yes, so that was what I needed. And in order to do that, I need to craft an antimatter housing, which requires chromatic metal. That's what I was doing. I remember now. We're all G. We're all G. Oh, terrible tragedy with how people perceive cats. They always perceive them. There's this general stereotype that cats are loners that do not want company or anything. And then what often happens is people get the cat thinking, oh, yep, they'll just take care of themselves. And then, wouldn't you know it, they get a cat that has separation anxiety and can't be alone for more than 5 minutes at a time. And that's how people tend to learn about cats, is by having the stereotypes, what's the word? Having the stereotypes shattered by the process of ownership. Craft chromatic metal again, so it needs copper. I guess I could purchase it. Oh yeah, there's a space station nearby. Oh, you can get antimatter from asteroids. Tritium. Lots of tritium. Gold. Well, I can... Here's the thing, right? If I can't find what I'm looking for here... Namely because I have no free slots in ship inventory, I can then just take these and sell them. Jump drive. Yes, it is. $5 donation from Kylo Ben Shapiro. Amen, brother Piker. Very good. Mr. Edgar, please tell us why you made it miserable for so long. Give someone else a call. That was the hardest part, by the way, that... Because you see, give someone else a call does not actually fit within the I suppose, the song structure for that part. So I had to really... cheat in order to... I had to say, I had to begin that part much earlier than I had originally... than is originally sung in order to fit it in. It eventually worked, but my god, that required some fiddling. How does it feel to be done with Snyder Cut? Feels pretty good, to tell you the truth. Feels pretty good to not have that, like, dangling over my head. Okay, so sell. Do I have ancient key preserved? Oh, you're not gonna let me. Oh, I guess I could only sell specific stuff here. Let's see. Do you have any chromatic metals? Or is it only looking at stuff in my inventory? Do I have to like switch stuff out? Let us see. Hey! Hey! Right. Is there a way to just check ship inventory without opening the ship? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's go into the dust inventory. After watching the EFAP movies, I can safely say I will never watch Justice League in any form ever again. Not that version of Justice League, dear lord, like fucking hell. How many times can you just... Look, sometimes, friends, a movie is just so shit that no matter how many ways you stitch it back together, you're probably not getting something good out of it. $20 super chat from JMac. Didn't know you streamed meme. Your voice is like a cup of hot cocoa on a cold winter's day. A great job on editing, on Snyder editing. Thank you very much. $5 super chat from Odin. Meme, can I get some Lantern insight for a fan art? In which core would you place a betrayer? They did it out of anger, but the act is still they did it out of anger, but the act instilled great fear. So in this context, are they I'm just trying to figure it out. So this is like a lantern in a group, but they're going to betray someone, and it's an act done out of. If it's an act done out of anger, red lanterns. But if you want the fear to be part of it, yellow. Those would be my. That's my input there. If you need any additional questions, feel free to ask. Locate chromatic metal. Oh yes, so copying cadmium emerald. Okay, so I'm trying to extract. I've forgotten how to access my inventory. I'm embarrassed. Oh, tab key. Yep. Haha, you passed the test. Okay, so let's trade out. What's something I can get anywhere? Pugnium. Oh, Freighter's in the area. No. You know, I could have taken stuff from my... Oh, why do I do? Okay, you know what? I'm flying back to my freighter just to do an inventory check. Actually, no, I can do an inventory check from here. I just gotta check what I need for fuel. So... Let's see. Meme, go to bed or play KOTOR, preferably the latter. Thank you for all that you do. I thank you, Oobly Jubles. I see what you did there. $6.66. Meme, I've watched Transformers 4 and 5. What the fuck? Yeah, they're pretty bad, right? All the Michael Bay Transformers movies are pretty fucking bad. Oh, but Bumblebee is not a Michael Bay Transformers film. It is something of a soft reboot. It's actually, I really like Bumblebee. What did you think of the Nicolas Cage Superman movie and all the Tim Burton's acid trip ideas? Love to hear your thoughts. Well, I haven't seen the documentary yet, but from what I've seen, it was batshit insane. Definitely would have been like a Zack Snyder. Well, here's the thing. Conceptually, it would have been like a Zack Snyder level thing, but I think it would have been more interesting to see that come to light than the Zack Snyder one, honestly. Like, it's kind of funny. If it was released, it would have been maybe around the same time as Batman and Robin. So it would be kind of like Batman and Superman would have completely swapped places at that point. Oh, uranium. I could use uranium. Okay, I'm going back to my freighter. So here's the thing about Age of Extinction. It has... Doesn't it have like 3 Act 3s or something? Oh, the characters are... Well, this is the thing. The plot is contrived as all fuck, but I still really like it because the characters really do resonate with me. So I'm not going to defend the plot by any stretch of the imagination. Like, I would... It's around the same level as, like, as far as, like, I'm not sure... Not in terms of enjoyment, because I do enjoy the Suicide Squad more, but it's kind of in that same vein of the Suicide Squad, where the plot's kind of a mess, but I really like it for the characters. So that's where Bumblebee kind of falls for me. Did I land on the wrong ship? I think I landed on the wrong ship. Well, I'll just check if I can access the inventory for my freighter. Okay, so this is the right ship. Okay. $5 super chat from Autocar. Awesome work, mate. Thoughts on Batman Beyond? Inconsistent as hell with his suit strengths and probably flawed in many other ways, but I loved it as a kid. Yeah, I like Batman Beyond. I haven't looked at it critically at all, because I haven't rewatched it in forever. But I really like Batman Beyond, so there's my thoughts on it. I really like the characters. Let's see, so there's uranium, which can... So can that be used? Okay, I need to do some transfers of things. So let's transfer the gold over. Yep. Let's transfer uranium over here. Can this be used? Where's the hyperdrive? No? What do you need? You need... Oh. Wait a minute, can't this be used in the freighter's hyperdrive? No. Oh, okay, so uranium... But I think uranium can be used for something else. Hyperdrive related. So, see, the problem is I keep glancing at chat, and then I keep glancing back, and when I glance back, I've completely forgotten what I'm doing. So I've got to keep my eye off chat, just for a little bit. to figure out what the fuck I am doing. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was looking at the construction. So I need what I need is hyperdrive. So I need antimatter. Okay, so I need hyperdrive fuel, and uranium could be used for. Okay, so I have an antimatter. I have antimatter housing. I just need antimatter to go in it. How does one create antimatter? Ah, so is this where this all started? Let's see. Craft antimatter from condensed. Okay, I don't know where I got uranium from. That's where I. Okay, so condensed carbon and chromatic metals. So condensed carbon, easy enough to come across. Chromatic metal, a little bit more difficult. Did you see the new DC animated film where the Flash goes back to World War II? Still gotta watch that one. Still gotta watch the Batman The Long Halloween one, which I think is in the same universe. I really liked Superman Man of Tomorrow. Let's see, what am I looking for? Unstable plasma. See, there's so many materials in this game, I lose track. So what can I give it to the freighter, I think? Ah, now this is the real question. What should I, okay, I'm gonna put the uranium over on the freighter. And then I'm gonna take the gold, and I'm gonna sell the gold. I don't need gold at the moment, unless I do. I don't know what I need anymore. What do I need to make chromatic metal? Everything's falling apart. So, I think it's in my log, chromatic metal. Okay, chromatic metal can be created in a refinery. I can also buy it, can't I? And I swear I went to a planet where there was chromatic metal. I mean, why is Optimus Prime a psychopath in Age of Extinction? Because they don't know how to write Optimus Prime, those writers. It's pretty much the be-all, end-all. They just don't know how to fucking write him like a reason. Here's the thing, like, Optimus Prime is supposed to be Abraham Lincoln. Like, that's what he's modeled off of. He's supposed to be this noble, heroic figure. He's... You know, it's pretty easy to get right, yet they feel the need to just turn him into this psychopath who just tears people to shreds and just has no regard for life, and except when he's paying lip service to the idea. So, copper, cadmium... You see, this is the annoying part, right? It's, Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell a bunch of gold at the station. And it's going to help us. Oh wait, does it say that I need all of... Do I just need the one, actually? Because if I've got copper, right? If I only need, like, one of the specific metals, that will help. Oh, okay, so I only need one of them? Well, I might just teleport back to my home... Might just go back to my home base then. Ugh. Sup, metal? Guess I can't sell gold here. Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to teleport back to home base where my refiner is, I'm pretty sure. Unless the refiner is... you can tell that I'm just stumbling, trying to find... Unless I brought it with me? Own vehicle, creatures, utilities... Da 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 da. Okay, recharge equipment, get gestures... Do you think superhero shows / movies should be animated, not live action, so it doesn't look goofy like The Flash? I disagree. I would disagree with that notion. I think it's just a matter of putting time and effort into it. Like, I love animated stuff, but I don't think you should shy away from live action. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, I think you can make any look work in live action if you're... It's just a matter of finding... It's a budgetary thing, right? Like, you want to find the right materials to make the design work, and you want to find the right amount of added detail to give it the necessary depth that it needs. I'm not saying live action doesn't work. I'm just saying we shouldn't dismiss... I'm not saying animation doesn't work. I'm just saying that live action shouldn't be dismissed either. It's very complicated. I don't like to dismiss like, oh, it should only be in this medium or it should only be in that medium. Like, no, you can get, especially nowadays, you can get anything to work in any medium. It's just a matter of putting the work in. Copper. Here we go. Oh, nope. Well, gotta go get some carbon, I guess. The issue with the CW shows that they are trying to do too much. Well, there's two things with the CW shows. One, obviously, they're going a little bit outside what their budget is allowing, which is a problem. And the second issue is, well, it's basically just that, it's basically that the CW shows, especially in their later years, they were spreading themselves extremely thin compared to what they were actually capable of producing. So you had the first 2 seasons of Arrow, which was one creative team, and then that creative team kept splintering off into all of these different spin-offs, and quality control went out the window. If it was present at all with Arrow in the first 2 seasons, I don't remember it well enough to know if that holds up. Did you see the clip of the Flash summoning? I did. It was bizarre. Do you think Invincible will be the best the best comic book property in recent years? I couldn't tell you. I like Invincible. I found some tismy aspects, but overall I like it. But it's one season in. I can't really judge it. I can't really judge it as if it's going to be one of the best going forward. Like, that is a very difficult determination to make. Please, let me sell my gold. God damn it. Or give me some carbon. Do you have carbon here? Why do you not like me? Can they expand to tree? Oh, so... Oh, how do I do that? How do I turn the tritium hyperclusters into proper tritium. When's the next KOTOR stream? When I have time, such things is the answer. It's all a balancing act, and I'm trying to find, you know, it's that, here's carbon. You know, it's kind of, you know, it's that question of, you know, do I have time? Press E while hovering over the item, I think. Okay, cool. I'll get some carbon just in case. You can never have enough carbon. When's the next Nintendog stream? You know what, Nintendogs, you know, I think that needs to happen. So do I have, actually, do I have that in my current inventory, or is it in my Starship inventory? Ah, yep, so, oh, inventory's full. Why? Okay. And I can't go back to my freighter. Well, that's just dandy. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to my freighter. And eventually, we're gonna get to what we actually came out here to do. And I might restart the game at some point, because it seems like I alt-tabbed too many times, and now I'm getting a bunch of graphical glitches and stuff. Which sometimes happens, but the thing is, I've been having general issues with my graphics card lately, so that's fun. I don't have money for a new one. Don't break, please. No, because I keep getting distracted, and I've been just trying to regain my, I've been trying to, every time I start to get on track with this, I keep something shiny, you know, distracts me from across the room, and I'm having to keep regaining my bearing. What graphics card do I have? RTX 2070. Just the regular one, not the super one, because I bought my current one, and then the super came out a little bit after that, so that was a nice surprise. Let's see. Congratulations for the pain of you, for the release of your pain, my good sir. Also, this game is in VR, unlike anything I've ever played. It's amazing. Well, when I have money for VR, I would love to give it a try. At the moment, let's see. Does it? You know, oh, previous system. Okay. Whoa, I do like this. It's previous. Oh, that oink. That's because you have privilege, Metal. Okay, so I'm gonna need to juggle all of these inventories, but if I can get the antimatter from the, I feel like this is like a filler episode of Star Trek. Oh, I've got to get back to the frigate so that I can split the tritium hypercluster so that I can get the necessary antimatter. Oh my god, what is happening? So I can get the necessary antimatter. Oh fuck, no! Oh. You're meant to go in! All the way! What the hell is wrong with this? Unable to initiate landing sequence. Why are you doing this to me? Let me get back on my ship. Please. By the way, I'm so happy you're free from Snyder Cuts. Spooderman commends you. Also, Jurassic World Evolution 2, your thoughts? I want it to be good, and I want it to be everything that the first game should have been, which is to say, I want more of an end game. Guest mode. That is my wish. That is my top wish. Guest mode. Let me visit my fucking park. God damn it. Okay. Tritium hypercluster. Meat. Okay. Uranium. Okay. Now, do I have any double ups in my inventory that I can get rid of? Silver. There we go. Perfect. Silver over here. Oh, and I can put the tritium hypercluster in one place. What do you mean inventory full? Why must you do this to me? Okay, maybe I can put the tritium. Oh no, I need that. Pugnium. Don't need that. Put that somewhere. Pugnium, here we go. We're gonna make sure I'm not doubling up on anything. And then eventually, at some point, I will have antimatter. Why? Oh, it's trying to go to my backpack. Oh. That might explain a few things. So if I were to say, put all of this over here. Oh. And did that give me antimatter? I'm gonna keep. Or did that just give me more tritium? I'm gonna assume they gave me more tritium, and I'm gonna. Oh, here we go, antimatter. Okay. Okay, so if we go to... Okay, cool. I'm just gonna move this over. Meant to go. Oh, that's right. That just needs to go in an empty inventory slot, isn't it? I'm remembering slowly how this works. Relax. Okay. Warp cell, here we go. Cool, now I just need, like, more of these. Speed of light, I wanna make a supersonic one out of you. Okay, well, we can go exactly one more. But now we have a strategy. I'm just gonna keep I guess I'm just gonna keep farming for tritium hyperclusters. And hope for the best. And I'm gonna move this onto the freighter. Along with this. Pick one. Watch Snyder Cut 3 times on loop. Clockwork Orange style, or Jeff Johns never becomes involved with Green Lantern. Oh, well, I can probably watch, I can probably do Snyder Cut, like, it's not, that's like, you gotta remember the ripples from that sacrifice are huge, so I'll take that hit. Where is your son, Is Mr. Biggles in the chat? How in good end is No Man's Sky? Well, well, I'll put it this way. I feel like I barely scratched the surface, to tell you the truth. Though I am trying. I am trying. Where are the asteroids? Asteroids do not concern me, General. No, is that one no, that's platinum and stuff. Okay. Tritium. Scheiße. No fleet, no free slots. Ship's inventory. Is the freighter close enough? No. Ah, but I can move some of this into... And, oh, and I can move my tritium over as well, I guess. There we go. See, we're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, well, Internet Historian's video on No Man's Sky was what got me to purchase No Man's Sky. So that, I hope that answers your question. Anomaly detector. So that is not a component of the chip. You see, this is how long it's been since I've played. I've forgotten what is part of my ship and what isn't. Tritium. Fuck it. So is this, like... Oh, here's the gold. The precious tritium. I get a feeling every time I hear that sound, it's because... You know what? I feel like there's so much silver out here, it's not worth... Oh, fuck off. It's not worth this hogging up the room in my ship's inventory. Along with this platinum. There we go. Now there's at least a chance. Gold nugget. My God. know, I wish there was just a way to say, you know, don't accept these elements. I'm not looking for them. I have enough for a lifetime. I'm still confused. Is Bumblebee canon or not? Yes. I mean, no. I mean, it can be if you want it to, but also it's designed to not be if you don't want it to. It's kind of put into that spot where, you know, they could easily build a completely different franchise off of it. Oh, thank you for the, thank you, Mr. Matthew. See, in case you don't know, every time you visit a new space station, you can upgrade your inventory space for 1 free slot. It's on all sides with all upgrades farthest to the left. Oh, okay. I might do that because I'm getting real sick of. Oh, will that upgrade my starship inventory? Because that's kind of the barrier I'm running into right now. My starship inventory ain't great, and it keeps